Discover the advantage of unlimited access to all the stories and resources from IBJ and Inside Indiana Business. From insights to inspiration, business leaders rely on the IBJ for all things Indiana business. Start your $1 a week trial now at ibj.com/trial offer.
This is Inside Indiana Business Radio for the afternoon of Monday, May 11th, 2026. I'm Alex Brown. Nearly 500 seventh graders filled Pendleton Heights Middle School on Friday for the third annual Build Your Future Trades Day. The event was designed to introduce students to careers in the trades before they begin choosing their high school pathways. Organizer Karen Shreves said the event grew out of watching her son struggle in a traditional classroom setting while thriving on the family farm.
We knew that there are students out there, so many who walk into school every day dreading it. But they had success in them. It's just there was no outlet for it. They were the kids who couldn't sit still, but they could go mow for 6 hours straight. It was those students. And so we wanted to give them an opportunity to learn about where they might find that success. The only way we can do that is by getting their hands dirty, letting them actually experience what their future career can look like.
Organizers intentionally target seventh graders because Indiana students begin making decisions about diploma pathways and career preparation during eighth grade. Indianapolis Motor Speedway and IndyCar president Doug Bowles told IBJ today he is 100% confident the track will sell out of its grandstand tickets for the Indianapolis 500 by the end of this week. Bowles said the expected sellout will mark back-to-back grandstand sellouts for the 500-mile race and is certain based on the numbers he's seen over the past few days. Fort Wayne-based Star Financial Bank has announced a $3 million plan to relocate its Elwood branch. The bank said the half-block move north will bring improved accessibility and visibility, but also put new development at a site the city describes as long underused. The new 2,500 square foot branch is expected to open in the second quarter of 2027. From the number one source for Indiana business news, this is Inside Indiana Business Radio.
Indiana, start your engines. Join us from the Indianapolis Motor Speedway for our Emmy Award-winning Business at the Brickyard, presented by LiUNA. All month long, we'll bring you exclusive interviews, features, and a behind-the-scenes look at how the business of motorsports and racing drive the Indiana economy. Business at the Brickyard. It's front-row access you won't want to miss.
The Indiana Law Enforcement Academy is nearing the finish line on a sprawling, years-long renovation and expansion project that has cost upwards of $115 million. IIB's Aubriana Herron has more.
The project on the Plainfield campus features college-like dorm rooms, expanded classrooms outfitted for modern technology, a newly constructed emergency vehicle operations track, and a mock scenario village where trainees now practice responding to domestic disturbances and other real-world calls. It's one of Indiana's largest recent public safety investments, transforming the state's main police training campus into what Executive Director Tim Horty hopes will become the envy of training facilities across the country. That's in spite of delays and escalating costs and scrutiny over the higher than expected price tag. The project, first backed by lawmakers in 2021, has ultimately grown into a multi-million-dollar investment supported through a combination of state appropriations, federal pandemic relief funds, and deferred maintenance dollars. The campus now has capacity for about 400 recruits, up from roughly 300 previously. Current academy classes range from 10-week to 16-week basic training courses. Roughly 500 to 600 students cycle through the academy annually. Most of the core renovation project is expected to wrap up by early September. Aubriana Herron, Inside Indiana Business Radio.
The Start It Up Foundation has unveiled the 10 student teams that will compete in the 2026 Start It Up Challenge Finals. The event, formerly known as Innovate Within, showcases high school student entrepreneurs from throughout the state. The foundation said a total of 1,174 student teams submitted ventures for this year's competition, a 128% increase over the previous year. The finalists, which include 7 regional winners and 3 wildcard selections, are competing for a share of $35,000 in prize money. You can view the list of finalists at InsideIndianaBusiness.com. IndyCar CEO Mark Miles says the 2026 season is continuing TV ratings momentum for the series, up 45% over last year through 5 races. Miles credits the Fox TV package and unique partnerships like a collaboration with the Dallas Cowboys and Texas Rangers for the hugely successful Arlington race.
Cowboys and the Rangers, major leagues think at another level. They're so well connected. They've got huge databases, fan bases. And then we really blew it out collectively, and the setup, the look of it, I think it rivaled anything that Formula One does in this country.
Miles said he expects additional partnerships to be born out of the Arlington race, which drew the attention of other NFL owners. 500 Festival CEO Dave Neff is this week's guest on the Business and Beyond podcast with Gary Dick, presented by PNC, a weekly conversation with high-profile Hoosiers in business, sports, and entertainment, and beyond. Available now on the IBJ Media app or your favorite podcast provider. I'm Alex Brown for Inside Indiana Business Radio on Demand.